Let me get this out of the way right now. Fighting games are my favorite genre. Not one of my favorites, not something I rotate into, my favorite. And the reason isn't nostalgia, it's not arcade cabinets or button mashing as a kid, it's what fighting games represent. Fighting games are one of the last genres where there's no gear grind, no stat padding, no teammates to blame, no meta you can hide behind forever. It's just you, your opponent, and what you actually know. Every win feels earned, every loss feels personal, and every loss teaches you something. You don't lose because the game screwed you. You lose because someone understood something you didn't. That's brutal, but it's honest. And that honesty is why I keep coming back. So today I want to talk about the best fighting games you can play right now based on a GameSpot list I'll link below, but filtered through my experience and my taste. This is not a ranking. This is not number one beats number two. This is a list of games that are alive, supported, fun, and worth your time today. Before we get into the games, let's set some ground rules. When I say best, I'm looking at active player base, netcode that doesn't make you want to uninstall, long-term support, skill ceiling, and just as important, how welcoming the game is to new players. Because a great fighting game that nobody plays anymore is just a museum piece. Every game on this list has players, has purpose, and has a reason to exist right now. All right, let's get into it. Street Fighter 6. If we're talking about modern fighting games, this is the benchmark. Street Fighter 6 is what happens when a developer finally understands that depth and accessibility are not enemies, new players don't need to be punished, veterans don't need to be bored, the drive system is brilliant because it's universal. Everyone is playing the same game, just at different levels of understanding. You can burn, drive aggressively, play defensive, and punish burnout, win neutral without ever touching a combo video, and World Tour deserves a real credit. That mode didn't dumb the game down, it taught people how fighting games work. This is the rare game where casuals feel welcome, ranked feels fair, and high-level play is still insane to watch. If someone asked me what fighting game should I start with in 2026, this is the answer. Tekken 8 feels like a statement. For years, Tekken was known for movement, defense, legacy knowledge. Tekken 8 said, cool, now fight. The heat system pushes aggression without turning the game into complete chaos. You still need spacing, you still need reads, but you're rewarded for committing. Visually, it's one of the cleanest fighting games ever made. You can actually see what's happening, and the roster philosophy is strong. Everyone feels dangerous, nobody feels useless, knowledge matters more than gimmicks. Tekken 8 feels like the future of 3D fighters. And Guilty Gear Strive. Strive is the game that made people stop being afraid of anime fighters. Historically, anime fighters had a reputation. Too fast, too complex, too much to learn. Strive stripped things down without stripping the soul out. Every character feels wildly different, has clear strengths, has obvious weaknesses. The soundtrack is absurd. The visuals are absurd. The character identity is unmatched. And the best part, you can play Strive casually or obsessively. It meets you where you are. Mortal Kombat is still the king of presentation. No fighting game looks like this, sounds like this, or feels like this cinematic. The cameo system added a layer that encouraged creativity, changes matchups, keep things fresh. Is it always perfectly balanced? No. But Mortal Kombat has never been about pure balance, it's about impact. And MK1 delivers that in spades. Licensed games usually don't last. Dragon Ball FighterZ is the exception. It understands Dragon Ball, speed, momentum, explosive offense. At the same time, it's a legitimate fighting game. Neutral matters, team synergy matters, execution matters. This is one of the rare games where anime fans love it, fighting game players respect it, and that's not easy to pull off. If you're intimidated by fighting games, this might be your entry point. Granblue Rising. Looks clean, plays clean, explains itself well. Simple inputs don't remove depth. They remove barriers. This game proves that. Accessibility does not equal shallow. It's one of the most honest, beginner-friendly fighters out there. And this one is for the lab monsters. Under Night is deep. Like deep, deep. Systems on systems, decision-making everywhere, execution that rewards commitment. This isn't the game you casually boot up for 5 minutes. This is the game you study. And for the people it clicks with, it really clicks. KOF is fundamentals distilled. Team-based, fast, punishing. You don't fake your way through KOF. You learn it or it teaches you the hard way. It's old school in philosophy, but modern in execution, and it still matters. At the end of the day, this genre keeps me grounded. No battle pass tells me I'm good. No unlockable rewards hide my weaknesses. The screen tells the truth, and that's why fighting games endure. They don't care how long you've played, they care how well you've learned. If you've never really given fighters a chance, try one. Not to win, not to rank up, but to learn. Because once it clicks, nothing else feels the same. If you like this video, there's more on the horizon. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.